Alright, here we go. Final spooky story.
Give me a moment. Yep.
And it's a dungeon mission. The Ghost of Jack-O-Lantern.
Not him again.
So help out... Yeah. To help out Danny with his book, Andy has written a story that he remembers from his youth. Read it and find out if there's any truth to it. The Ghost of Jack-O-Lantern. Hey Danny, heard you were gathering weird stories. The town has some strange yarns, but every town's got a dark side. You know, just turn over the right dead leaf. Anyway, this is one my nana, my grandmother, used to tell me. She's part Irish, and maybe it's from the old country. I don't know, it's about pumpkins. I never liked carving pumpkins. The clammy fiber insides feel like cold guts. Never liked the pumpkin flavored stuff that comes around this time of year, the coffees and desserts. Maybe I had a bad experience, I don't know. Deputy Andy. Some gourds got more reason to grin than others. That's what my nana would say. Why do pumpkins grin? Why do they glow? They're lanterns. People should take more of a caution and a care when they light beacons in the dark, Nana would say. You never know what you're guiding in. A long time ago, far, far away, you know how it goes. There was a man called Stingy Jack. He was known far and wide as a deceiver, manipulator, and drinker. He was like the king of sinners, a total wicked dreck. One day, while walking down a cobblestone path, Stingy Jack found a grimacing corpse. Jack bent down to go through the corpse's pockets when the grimacing face looked up, and it was the devil. The devil jumped up to claim his due. Jack knew his life was over and he was going to hell. He asked for a final drink. The fiend saw no reason to deny this last request, and the two of them went to a pub. Jack drank his fill. When it came time to pay up, Jack whispered to the devil, "Wouldn't it be funny if you turned into a coin and used it to pay?" The devil agreed and transformed into a coin. Well, Stingy Jack pocketed that coin. In the same pocket he kept a crucifix, and the devil couldn't change shape again on account of being in contact with the crucifix. Stingy Jack forced the devil to promise to wait 10 years before taking his soul. The devil agreed and Jack released him. 10 years of sinning went by. The devil returned. "No drinks for you, Jack," he said. Jack nodded, accepting his fate. He asked if he might have one last apple to fill his empty stomach. The devil agreed and climbed a tree to get an apple. Jack quickly placed crucifixes around the tree, trapping the devil, forcing the Prince of Darkness to promise to never take his soul. More years of sinning went by. Stingy Jack, pickled on debauchery, finally died. He went to heaven, but they wouldn't let him in on account of all that sinning. He went to hell, but they wouldn't take him in on account of the devil's promise. As a warning to others, the devil gave Jack an ember that glowed with ghost fire, marking Jack as a denizen of the netherworlds. To this day, Stingy Jack is doomed to walk between worlds, between good and evil, with only the ember inside of a grinning pumpkin to light his way. That was the long, long ago, Nana would say, a wet knife in one hand, a dripping wad of orange scotch in the other. This next bit happened when I was just a girl. She wasn't Nana then, of course. She was just Kate. One October, a shady figure came to Kingsmouth selling pumpkins on the outskirts of town. Parents warned their children not to approach the man. But you know, kids, it was that year Double Dog Dare. It was that year's Double Dog Dare. Kate and a bunch of her friends went to the Rich Kitty stand and each bought a pumpkin. The shady man didn't want cash, just asked for a little blood, just a tiny cut. "You get what you give," he said. Kate and everyone else was so intimidated that they paid, all except one boy, Roger. He took his pumpkin and gave nothing in return. The shady man only nodded, saying, "You get what you give," over and over again. Halloween night, all these friends decided to bring their newly carved jack-o'-lantern out to the forest and have a little party, with liquor Roger stole from his parents. Kate didn't go. The shady man and the purchase and the price had unnerved her. She threw away her pumpkin and stayed home that night. Come morning, none of the children came back. Parents and police went out to search. They found the kids out in the wood, still in costume, traumatized with streaks of white in their hairs. No one could say exactly what happened. They found every child except one, Roger. They only found the white sheets of his ghost costume, with letters burned into the cotton spelling, "You get what you give." Everyone decided this shady pumpkin seller needed to be arrested. But try as they might, they all discovered that they could not remember what he looked like. He was only a shadow. They never found him, and they never found Roger. Shouldn't bring that many lanterns together in one place, Nana would say. You light enough of them and Stingy Jack will find his way to the side of the divide, like a lighthouse signaling in a plague ship. So is there something to this story, or is it all a bull? Was it just something to scare a boy who doesn't like pumpkins? I don't know. But my mom told me another story. She said that one Halloween, when I was very young, I was lost. When she found me, I had a cut on the palm of my hand, my Frankenstein's monster mask sealed to my face with tears and snot, and no one could account for the pumpkin I carried with me. I don't know. I don't remember that.
Oh dear.
B.
Let's go find a pumpkin stand.
Right, pumpkin stand. That must be down by the flea market, right?
Might be.
Would make sense. That's where all the stands are.
Yeah, I suppose.
Oh, you went that way.
Yeah, I thought it was quicker.
This secret world really has some fucked up individuals.
Yep. At this point, it's hardly news, really. But yeah, this Halloween really brought us into contact with a lot of them really quickly.
And all I can really say for all these things we have encountered, all I really feel like is just stomp them beneath an armored boot and then just say, okay, fuck off.
Zombies. Well, ain't that exactly what we're doing, Rana?
Well, almost. If not completely, well, 90% of it. The only missing 10% isn't, well, I'm not wearing armor.
Doesn't seem like there's a pumpkin sale here. Did it say where the pumpkin stand was? Alright.
The hell? Who keeps triggering that alarm?
Nobody, it's just still ringing. On the outskirts of town. Well, I don't think this counts as outskirts. Let's look this way. Wait, there's a lot of pumpkins over here. But I don't think they're selling them there. They just have pumpkins.
Is that a...
House, yeah, exactly.
There was a place I think they had a patch of them, but I'm not sure. Now I'm randomly growing zombies because I have no idea where Cobra is going. Okay, there you are. Give an ear, it's over here.
Last one is the top.
Sorry about that, Warlord.
Okay, seriously. I can't be bothered to look all over the place all night. Just want to get on with it. Where the hell is it?
Wonder if I can call myself not just a swordsman but a blades master after that.
I have no idea. See, outskirts.
Kingsmouth Road and Kingsmouth Drive.
Well, if you'll excuse me, while we wait for Cobra to find a way, I'm just going to randomly kill more zombies.
Ah, I know where it is now. Follow me.
I will be right there.
Where did you all go?
We're
Well,
here.
I personally, I just stood there. But now, I'm here.
Right,
And the
come.
rest of us found him.
Come on. I know where it is now. I'm down here. Right, let's get a move on. Can't believe I didn't remember that. And again, it's been a while since we've been there. Alright, not much further. Just have to get them. Ooh, this also means I'll soon earn another Halloween bag. That's great. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Right, here it is. This forgotten stand here. With a bit of an unusual saleswoman.
Now we just have to die.
Buy a pumpkin from the ghostly vendor. Oh, am I not close enough? Is that why? Okay, I'm standing right next to you, lady. Cough up. Bloodboard pumpkin.
Then carve. And then get candle.
Use pumpkin carving knife.
Carve a jack-o'-lantern.
Find an... Hold on, we need a candle.
There's a box over here. And I got a Sinister Jack.
We're just supposed to put it in the assembly box, I assume.
Yep,
Carve a
all of it.
jack-o'-lantern. Let me see.
Go to the pumpkin patch. So we need to go back.
Just a moment.
Stretch Jack.
I got a I got a Happy Jack.
I got an evil jack.
Right.
And I read from some of those papers that it might be something special we need to set up. As in, it has to be carved with a different face.
We'll figure it out.
Just two players just standing by. Okay.
Well, at least we are told where to go now. That makes things easier.
Wait a moment. Purple is marked as... Okay, purple was dungeons, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, it's just because I'm a little nervous if this is only the prelude to a long dungeon crawl.
I don't know. Remember, the cat thing wasn't a long dungeon. It was just a boss encounter. So most likely this is going to be the same.
I see.
You have company, Toby.
People just can't keep their hands off me.
No. You're just that irresistible.
I know. It's a mixed blessing, really. I mean, sometimes it's nice, other times I get groped by dead people. A little column A, a little column B. Yin and yang, you know.
Oh.
I just need to say, I sit on a high horse. You stand on a tower of your own ego. And I have to say, it's just growing larger. And all the material come from your own mind.
Alright. People are gathering.
Complete the ritual and defeat Jack.
Oh, there's law over here.
I noticed. I'm just gonna pick it up. Nice. This is the final one, so I got the Lord of the Patch achievement. Once upon a time, there was Stingy Jack. Heaven and hell barred their doors. Be careful how many lanterns you gather. Never know what you're guiding it out of the dark. The story has 3 layers, to hear dearest Andy tell it. He'll leave out the bit about his urine-soaked pants. Surely he will. Who is that selling pumpkins? Who dies? Who lives? You get what you give, you get what you give, you get what you give.
Also, there is something called Examine the Illustrated Ritual over here.
I can't see it.
It is here. And it is...
Yeah, examine the illustrated bit. There, it's right here overhead.
Oh, up there, yeah.
So I wonder if we're supposed to
Wait. 5 pumpkins, but we only have 4, right?
Yeah.
Hang on a sec.